The match, and it's actually their opponents running triple DPS.
Yeah, no kidding. Mighty AOD will see how they go ahead and bring this one out. They said that they thought triple tank was going to be the best, but they're going to run the triple DPS instead. But already, Sleep goes down. AKM picking up a double kill as he gets rid of the Lucio and Fate on top of it. Chasing pretty deep all the way back into the spawn, trying to get Reverser. Won't be able to get him, but already a very strong and dominant showing by Rogue as they move forward onto the point for the first cap.
Yeah, they focus on ensuring the split spawn was as severe as possible, then drop back onto the point. Get the first claim, although it is halted, so they don't actually own the map yet, despite the first DPS
Does get
shots.
stopped, but already Fate just goes off the map. The boot from Nico, knocking him down. Doesn't have the leap to get back on, but Mighty AOD, they do find a couple kills here. They pop out Nico, they get rid of him, but Urster goes down from AKM, and now soon dashing around to the sides, finds Thorncut, gets rid of DM as well. They'll be able to chase in, take out Sleep. Well, maybe not. Gets to the health pack, and actually...
They're already 55% onto...
Point. Grieve into the backside, toss out the pulse bomb. The Transcendence is there to answer. Unco keeping everybody alive, making sure they don't go down. They'll have that one to burn through with the sound barrier answer from the side of AOD, and Ursa goes forward, has 3 kills already. Soon AKM and Unco all going down due to the Dragon Blade. That might just be the first cap here for Mighty AOD. They do take
the Dragon Blade to be powerful. So good communication, good engage just when they could, although Unco does snipe away Urster.
Yeah, gets rid of him. Just the one coming through. Several members of AOD fall low. Dam being one of them has to go ahead and kite back to the health pack. Meanwhile, the Tracer battle coming through. The hit not going to come out from the melee, but Nico's there to pick up the pieces. They get rid of Kariv, and
so got some percentage at the start, and then there was going to be no reinforcements, no positioning for Mighty AOD to get on the point, so they get very little percentage after their initial engagement. Rogue's already crept up to 90.
Yep, no stick there on the pulse bomb from Soon, but he still gets himself out there. Nice free time recall from Kariv, make sure that he doesn't get exploded on by that self-destruct, but the rest of his team is falling down. They have only traded back 2 kills so far. Nox dashing forward, comes up with it, and now we're into overtime. Fate trying to buy as much time as he can, but he goes down the Discord from that Zenyatta, just too much to deal with, and you can see right there, Sleep not able to make it in time, even with the sound barrier, and that will be Night Market going over to Rogue, starting things off very convincingly.
Tanks kind of a scattered identity, and Rogue look clean.
Well, they're trying it again. Meanwhile, Rogue, they're going to be opting in here for the double DPS yet again, but this time it's the Pharmacy comp. AKM firing off from above with that Pharah looking for DM. One more hit on the rocket would take him out. Finally gets it. They've gone ahead and lost 2 members as Nico and Nox both fall down.
And that's with DM having the one hero who has the tech to take out a Pharah. When you're a soldier, sure, you can have insane tracking, but it's hard to outdamage the heal. With McCree, 2 shots should be enough, but didn't find them. Advantage over to AKM.
Yeah, he gets Thorn cut here. Soon dashing in onto the point, trying to buy as much time for his team as possible. Delay this cap coming through from Mighty AOD. Working up towards that pulse bomb as well. Finishes off Fate. Going to be a good opener, but Winds goes down, so no Lucio offering up that AoE heal. And a recall coming through now from Soon. Stick in here, toss out the pulse bomb, gets down onto Urster, who will lose that mech. Hopping out midair, pulse bomb coming down from the enemy, but will not find a stick, will not find a kill. Went out in the battle in the end, and Mighty AOD actually come out with the first pick.
On Rogue to make a switch, no longer with the Pharah, who had been uncontested in the skies, killing the McCree, but it hasn't been enough to capture the point.
Yeah, pulse bomb from Kariv, just going to get whipped completely there. Doesn't find anything, and actually gets taken out, shot in the back by Winds. He pushes forward very aggro in on the Lucio.
They have a lot of point control as well with Primal Rage and also...
I mean, Sleep's the only one left alive here. They'll take him out. That'll be the cap on the point, but still a long ways to go. 84% is what's going to be accrued here, just about 85, as they finally get the retake. Rogue in this one for the long haul. Want to hold on to this closeout Lijiang with a 2-0.
I mean, the moment you pick up a couple of early picks and you have Winston and D.Va Ultimate to control space, inevitable capture will come through. 85% still. Very nice war chest from Mighty AOD to try and defend.
Yep, AKM going to be jumped on here. As Fate goes right into the back line. Primal Rage ready to go, trying to smack him off the map. See if he can get it. Chasing them all the way back into the spawn. You can see Nox answering the Winston battle. Leaping in to the rescue of his teammates, but the recap happens in the meantime.
On the other side of the fight, and as you say, the recap has come through as Rogue tried to disengage and lost 2.
Now in a bit of a pickle here is Rogue. The respawns have come up, but they need to get onto the point ASAP here. 97% Soon waiting on the sidelines. Dashes his way in. They're going to start the contest. Dame almost has the Deadeye ready to go. They're pushing in Transcendence, thrown down by Thorncut, keeping everybody alive through this tac visor that AKM has offered up on the sidelines. No one going down on the side of AOD, and in fact, they're finding the kills. AKM and Winds both falling. They get Unco, they get Nico.
Beautiful.
That'll be the team wipe just about. Nox trying to buy some time, but he doesn't have a Primal Rage, and that's going to be the Gardens going over to Mighty AOD.
And we were tracking AKM throughout the It goes the way of Rogue.
Well, playtime is over, it seems, here for Rogue. Leapin coming in from Fate, dropping that bubble right on top of the point. Urster dashes forward, big deflect coming through, but Fate's going to be the first one to fall. Urster going low, a couple more hits would take him out, and they finally find it as AKM snipes him out back on that soldier. This should be the first cap coming through here for Rogue. Not sure how much AOD really want to fight over this one, so they will just surrender the first cap. Try to gather themselves. The push here, and the contest can hear finally coming through as DM, starting the wrap around. Toss out the pulse bomb, not going to find anything.
Rolls into it.
Or the flashbang, rather, not going to find anything, but the pulse bomb does soon. Yeah, takes him out, but he'll get answered for by Thorncut on that. Zenyatta finishes him off. See though, Fate having to leap back into safety, drops down the shield, keeps himself alive. AKM barely avoiding the pulse bomb from the enemy Tracer. As Grieve actually gets dashed through by Nico on that Genji, takes him out, but it's just going to be an exchange there. As AKM goes down, Dragon Blade out, not going to find anything. The boop will finish him off. AOD trying to get the recap. They're so damn close, but about 60% here. Sound Barrier answered for the Transcendence as they just keep brawling it out on top of the point. Urster swinging away, finds, wins, takes him out, soon goes down. That will be AOD finally. AKM with the track visor wants to play around the high ground. Doesn't have sole possession of this so far. It's going to pop it right off the bat as the Transcendence comes down. They find Fate to start things off. Can they get more? Urster dropping in. Meanwhile, the dead eye there from Dim, but Pulse Bomb finds him yet again.
Since Pulse Bombs have been super on point with tracking soon. And speaking of tracking, takes out Lucio as well.
That's the retake there soon. Coming up with a double kill, and AKM finishes off.
Low grounds at the same time with their resources were Mighty AOD. And now it's up to last push territory for Mighty.
Nico going very aggressive, dashing forward. Help gets the kill in onto Thorncut, but soon pays for this one with his life. The Dragon Blade drawn out here by Urster. Comes up with a couple kills, but now he's smacked off the map, gets back up, runs up, but there's nothing that he can do to block the damage coming out from that Tesla cannon. He falls. Meanwhile, Karif,
only one on the point.
The cheeky solo cap here coming through. We'll be able to contest it before it goes down. As they leap in. Grief still alive somehow through all of this. Has not gone down. Pulse Bomb thrown out of the Nox. Really good leap away, making sure no one else on his team dies. But Nico, Dragon Blade ready to go, looking for a target, trying to dash forward, finds that Discord Orb to Winston, takes him out, but gets taken out himself. Sleep yet again, booping him to death. And it's just going to be an all-out brawl now over the point soon. All by himself there, tries to get it. Will do so. And a Rogue take out Command Center, picking up lead junk for themselves.
Yeah, Sun was trading kills, but was off the point. Only Tracer dive picks where possible on one of these DPS and then inch forward. Reinhardt, Roadhog, and Hanzo can all provide picks off their own back and controlling a lot of space so far as the defense has been very stable from Rogue.
They're pushing forward here, trying to get a bit of control accrued here on the point, but actually AKM going to take out Karif yet again, the first one to fall in these exchanges. They do answer one onto Noxus. Urster finds the kill, but he himself not too far from going down. But
AKM.
That's going to be the sound barrier now. AKM on the backside, having a perfect flank arrow now with that attack visor drawn out. Just working his way through them time and time again. The double kill coming in. Dump all these ultimates in to get that cap. It's not going to be a lot of time and 0 ultimates really to use on the streets phase.
Yeah, no DPS ult here. It's going to take the tank ults and some great tracking from DM, waiting for that ultimate. There's one.
That's going to be the Earth Shatter coming down. They get rid of Nico right off the bat. Almost had that Dragon Blade, so it could be a very crucial one. Graviton Surge now following up, locking them down. The Biotic Grenade keeps them alive for a little bit there, but Oko and AKM in the end do go down. Win starting to buy some time, can't do much. And this should just be the cap coming through, but Noxie's got something to say about it. Not for very long, though.
It was a short sentence.
Yeah, the way that it goes for Mighty AOD, they just have to force all of their ultimates all at once in order to get the payload over the finish line. Self-destruct, the first one to be tossed out there by Kareem. Doesn't find anything for it. Goes back into the mech.
Don't get any value at all from the Earth Shatter.
Yeah, not going to find a damn thing. Noxo gets pinned, goes low, jumps back out, though, and you can see Unko with that Transcendence, keeping them alive. Urster goes down, Sleep as well. Both the supports with just 15 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be an absolute slaughter for Rogue. They can push all the way back towards the spawn, keep Mighty AOD contained, and stop them from getting the point B.
It's the all-in when the enemy has no chips left. Just go all-in style here because there's no way for them to get anywhere near the payload. Yep, Nico getting some kills. We've seen this from Rogue before.
Just pad that KDA.
That's right. Cherry on top once again for Rogue on the defense. Could have been better. Excellent defense. Had a single pick go down and tried to be pretty controlled, but they give up their ultimate. Oh, there we speak.
Soon does find a nice opening. The Dragon Blade comes out here from Nico, just dashing into the back line as both he and the Genji.
It was all a ruse.
Yeah. They go ahead, lure him into a false sense of security and just wipe the floor with Mighty AOD's blood. We'll go ahead, get on top of that point, and retrieve the last one alive. He's Looks like he might make it out with his very paltry HP bar, but that's going to be the cap coming through for Rogue.
Well, now we've seen the next stage of Rogue's development, innovating the meta with triple DPS, now the NA ult into serious.
Is AOD plenty of ultimates as well, so they can maintain this position at least for a bit, unless Rogue can get some massive pickoffs. Or if somebody like Erster perhaps not have that nano boost available.
A choke like that, not a lot of value for Discord of, because Reinhardt's shield is occupying the entire choke. No ultimate for Nico just yet.
They do get Erster, actually Unco sniping him out from above, and then with a leap in from Nox, takes out the M, so big opening here for Mighty AOD. Going to be unable to use any of these ultimates, but honestly, now they have 6 of them, so they can just go ahead, respawn, and get ready to push up and contest again around this second to last corner.
It's kind of been the Mighty AOD story, is 6 ultimates victory and nothing else really been working for them, which is not the greatest of signs. I thought Rogue would have to wait for Nico to build up his Dragon Blade to actually be able to approach from different vantage points, but they just occupied the high ground, got a first couple of opening picks, and have 3 ultimates of their own already.
Nico poking in from above. You can see the Transcendence coming down. Dragon Blade still ready, but actually it's going to be DM finding the first 2 kills in the fight with that Tac Visor, getting rid of AKM and Nox. Wins just getting a trading kill in onto Ursa, and DM goes down at the end, so that's going to be 3 here for the side of Rogue, looking for more, draws out the Dragon Blade with the Earth Shatter, comes down, finally gets taken out as Fate swings his way to victory. They get rid of Soon as well, so the double DPS here from Rogue do fall. AKM sprinting his way back in onto the payload, won't be able to do much, and Mighty AOD, they will hold right in front, but look how close they are, and it's 2 minutes left to go.
Yeah, they have to back away because the numbers advantage was there. It's going to be a last-second contest from Mighty AOD. 4 members strong for now is Rogue.
See how they can pull this off, but it just doesn't seem very likely at all. 0 ultimates here for Mighty. Dragon Blade there for Nico. Pulse bomb thrown into the back. Won't find DM, won't find anybody, but still zones them off. And now Nico dashing forward.
Dragon Blade again already.
Fate go down, gets rid of Kariv right at the end, and that will be the completion from Rogue. Minute and 47 seconds left on the clock as they finish off King's Row.
Yeah, the pre-match expectations I think are coming true here. Rogue looks a class above.
Juicy headshots. Been around from the left flank so far, not going to spot anybody.
When we saw X6 attacking with the Widowmaker, it was more about what it forced defensively from his opponent.
Fate gets rid of Nico off the bat. That's going to be a very nice start here for AOD as they try to push in. Nox going down as well. Lose the Gorilla. But you can see Andy still coming out very much on top of these exchanges. Wins goes down. A nice sleep dart coming through from Unco. Helps them take out Erster, but AKM gets answered. Kariv up on the high ground in the archway. Coming up with the kills, and already Mighty getting that first tick on the point. Rogue, how much can they contest this?
The opening picks and the long run back means they got position on the point and then position for Widowmaker to have a lot of access to the squishy members of Rogue. We see Soon occupying the point.
Going back in right at the last second here. Soon already using the recall, going low. Dashes his way out, gets healed up by the Ana from behind. Toss out the pulse bomb, won't find a stick as he dies. And AOD continue ticking this one up. See Nox pushing forward, trying to just buy more time for his team, but he'll get booped off right at the last second, gets taken out. And the first cap comes through. AOD almost 7 minutes on the clock.
And AKM but spawned a lot as well.
They're going to try to snowball this.
They will.
3 members down on the side of Rogue. They're just pushing in. They have ultimates ready to go with the Primal Rage and the Tac Visor. So Mighty AOD just storming in onto the point, trying to get as much ground as they possibly can. Tac Visor out from DM. For a target, everybody hugging back around the side of the pillars. He won't get much done with that, but the sound barrier comes down, so AOD really committing forward, trying to get this cap through. Soon gets taken out by Erster, dashing and slashing away with the Dragon Blade, comes up with the double kills, he gets rid of Wins, and AOD, the first tick finally coming through for them, gaining a bit of ground here, as one after the other, Rogue just tries to pile in, but they keep getting taken out.
The respawn times are short, but for now being completely harangued off the point. Widowmaker taken out. Nice stuff there by Wins.
Gets the drive-by, but he pays for that one with his Life is Thorn cut. Takes him out, and that's just going to be the capture. 6 minutes in the time bank. Mighty AOD. Good Lord.
And if you compare this point A of Anubis, we're trying to get into high ground, but now being chased down by the monkey.
The push here coming through from Nox, but maybe biting off more than he can choose. That Tac Visor comes through with a nano boost, looking for a hit, turns, flicks up, gets an AKM, taking out the barrage. Not going to get anything for him. The res does come out from the side of Unco, bringing him back to life, but is not going to be enough. Wins goes down, and that's going to be the Dragon Blade out from Nico. Needs to do some serious work here. Finds one, booped away by the Lucios. He tries to chase back in, self-destruct. Couldn't connect onto anybody there from Thorncut, but zones them back. And Nico goes down in the end, Fate finishing him off with that Primal Rage. As AOD still hold on No ticks coming through. A minute and a half here for Rogue, but they finally open up with a couple kills as AKM comes back in with a Pharah, gets rid of Fate, they'll start the cap coming through.
Yeah, the respawns are close, but this is probably the point where you back away, where Rogue was guilty of overstaying a little bit. So they'll set up their defensive formation with the Sombra on point B. 5 minutes 17, so already 40.
Delaying the respawn of the D.Va. So that zoning tool going to be gone.
And you need it when you're trying to take down a point so close to respawns. Any sort of AoE control is helpful.
Oh, big wrap
AKM.
around. Mercer gets taken out here. AKM finding the first kill. Then Sentence coming through, keeping them all alive. Pulse Bomb takes out Fate. Several on the board now.
Gone.
AOD, that's going to be the team wipe coming through, and Rogue will get this cap. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left on the clock. They keep their hopes alive, but still nearly.
Continue to engage though, because the respawns are further. Tracer goes down as well. Respawn's only now getting here from Mighty AOD.
Yeah, they gotta try to get back in here. Thorncut dropping down, goes to about half HP on the mech suit, tosses out that self-destruct, will get taken out in the Baby D.Va form, doesn't find any kills, and doesn't really get much zoning done either. And this might just be the cap coming through. No one on the point yet. They get Fate mid-air. They will go ahead and take this one away. A little bit of time added to the bank here for Rogue. Snowball. Over onto that Sombra, trying to build up for that EMP. You got about 30%, but you know how fast that can be stacked up. There you go, speed boost in with the Transcendence. Pulse Bomb coming down from Dam, not going to find anything as he tries to dash back around, trying to find a single target, but hasn't gotten anything yet. But Fate has finished off Unco in the meantime. Self-destruct thrown out, not going to find any targets in AKM. All on its own, some gets jumped on by Fate, who finds a second kill. Looking like this might be the turnaround here for AOD to go ahead and stamp out Rogue, solidify their victory on this first half of the overtime. They finished them all off. Unco, the only one coming up, not going to be able to get back to the point fast enough as that lonely Zenyatta. Hold on the second point completed here for Mighty AOD as they run down the clock.
So no percentage.
Interesting decision here. Fate still going forward on the Winston, jumps in onto the high ground of the Discord Orb, means that he has to retreat very swiftly, does not want to get picked off. Go back forward, poking out where he can, trying to build up for that primal rage. Quarter of the way there at the moment. Rogue's just going to hold firm on this high ground. A very long way to go if they want to get this full hold on point A. 5.5 minutes in the time bank for Mighty AOD, but Umko goes down. That's going to be a nice opening for them already. Nico going forward, trying to get the exchange, but actually the Mexu gets popped, and that's going to be the headshot. Grief taking out the Baby D.Va. Beautiful openings for Mighty AOD as they try to push in almost towards that first tick already. Nox goes down, AKM falls. It seems like Mighty might have just broken this point already for themselves.
Yeah, DM actually had the space to go for these shots. 2 from DM. Nice Helix rocket to finish off soon. And yes, this will be the capture.
So, see this one come through. Rogue just have to play all the way back. We'll see if they make any alterations to the composition, but that's 5.5 minutes. So they have to hold off this entire second point.
Defense point A on both times. First push was enough to capture. So defense point A. First thing you'd put in the to-do list for Rogue on Temple of Anubis. Now it's all about a single checkpoint capture. It's no longer to the 0.1%. We are on the April 27th patch, so you need that first checkpoint if you're Mighty AOD.
Unco playing with fire here. Grief doesn't quite get that pop-up headshot in onto that Zenyatta. No, Mighty AOD pushing in very aggressively up the right flank. Have vision of everybody. They lock down Wins with the sleep dart, and they take them out, and that's just going to be it.
There you go.
Already ticking up, so one on the board for Mighty AOD will take us to a fourth map. Rogue still at match point, but Mighty will not go down without a fight.
The Zenyatta Discord orb.
His way out.
Back. Yeah, hasn't been spotted, now is.
Finds that Tracer. Pop up onto the high ground. Player on the left side already gets the headshot onto Nico, and soon has fallen as well. Nox able to answer one on the Thorncut, but all 3 DPS now supports falling on the side of Mighty AOD. And Karim, what a performance on the Widowmaker. Completely blows the map wide open. They won't be able to get the payload too far off of that team wipe, but good God, let's take another look at this.
Yeah, the first shot onto Nico was nice, but watch the end here, the instant double right at the end. First Ana, and onto Winston, if you don't mind. That was some insane openings.
Absolutely
they got a team
brutal.
wipe in the first 40 seconds.
Yeah, and already have pushed that payload about as far as Kong Nuencia had managed to. Grief still sniping up from the high ground, looking for AKM, but he's going to lose out on that fight. He does get taken down, but still Rogue are very much losing out here. 4 members have just fallen. The payload is almost to point A already. Do they go for the last second contest? Looks like the answer is going to be yes. As soon dashes in, but he gets taken out immediately. Fate just zapping him to death with that Tesla cannon. Does the same to Nico. And Rogue just piling one by one, but it's just bodies being stacked up by Mighty AOD for the mass grave.
Yeah, insane. We're going to have the point A pushed in pretty damn fast time. 5 minutes in the hangar phase. This, again, the sort of thing that in VOD review they can learn a lot from.
Don't get headshot repeatedly is the VOD review.
Hot tips right there. R/Korean advice.
All right, well, Pulse Bomb comes down. They find DM, so good opener here from Soon. It's a recall off, coming around from the back flank, looking for sleep yet again. This goes down, but still trade-ups coming through from Rogue as they just go ahead, push borders, try to even the score. Slices away, finds Unco and Soon. Attack visor here from AKM, barely staying alive inside his healing zone. Will make it out. Oh, but right at the last second, Fake jumps forward, smacks him down. Payload starting to push yet again here for Mighty AOD. Need to stick to this one as it's just 10 seconds left on the clock. It looks like they might just get the completion here. On to point B. Does get stopped off right at the last second there by Soon. And Rogue will regain the high ground here. They try to push back in. We'll see what Mighty AOD can do. Opening onto wins from Erster is a nice one, but AKM trades back in, getting rid of the Genji. They get rid of Fate.
No one's on AKM. Great tracking
Pulse
from
Bomb
here.
from Soon comes up with a double kill. Kareem
it.
goes down. That's going to be the team wipe. And that will be the hold right in front of point B here for Rogue. But getting rid of the Tracer is going to be quite nice. He's going to drop around to the backside. Doesn't really want to stick around there. He's just going to get chased down by Nico. Over onto the D.Va now.
He never adjusted his positioning, so he'll just allow the adjustments like the D.Va to ruin the Widowmaker's day, and now the dive is on from Rogue.
Yeah, really good Helix rockets there. Finding Ursa around the corner to take him out. He gets rid of the M. Several members on the side of Mighty AOD going down. Lose Unco yet again, but Rogue is very much winning out the fight overall. Attack visor's ready to go here for AKM, but you have to say that he probably doesn't need to use it. Griv's still on the high ground on that Widowmaker. Probably going to have to trade off pretty soon here. Looking for the shot in onto the Tracer. Won't find it, has to back off. And that will be the completion here onto point A for Rogue. So 5 minutes in the bank. Already giving up about 75% of this push over to Rogue. Victory in their sights. Now they want to close this one out. Fate jumping in, but then his corridor in on top of the monkey, and he gets taken out immediately. Nico picking that one up, just constantly holding down that left like the machine guns, burning through his HP bar. 3 kills, 4, 5. Erster, the only one left alive. That's going to be it. Rogue, definitely not as smooth of a ride as they would have liked, but they come out on top in the end. They win Gibraltar. They win their debut match with this roster on LAN in Apex Season 3.
No fist bumps or theatrics from the Rogue team. It looks like business is